Hello everyone, welcome to Stats with Supreetha. In the previous episode, we learned about types of data. But when we collect raw data, it usually looks messy and difficult to understand. So the question is, how do statisticians organize large data into a meaningful way? The answer is through classification and tabulation of data. In this video, we will learn what is classification, types of classification, frequency distribution, cumulative frequency distribution. Let us begin. What is classification of data? Classification means arranging data into groups or categories based on similar characteristics. It helps us simplify data, understand patterns, make analysis easier. For example, suppose a teacher collects marks of students. It's 45, 78, 90, 66, 54, 88, 92, 61. Instead of keeping them randomly, we can classify them like this. Mark range and students. Marks range is 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. The students who scored under these marks range are 45 to 54, 66, 61, 78, 88, 90, 92. Now the data becomes much easier to understand. Types of classification. There are four main types of classification: chronological, geographical, qualitative, and quantitative classification. Let us understand each one. Chronological classification. Data arranged according to time is called chronological classification. Geographical classification. Data arranged according to place or location. Qualitative classification. Classification based on quality or attributes. Quantitative classification. Classification based on numerical value. Now let us understand frequency distribution. The word frequency means how many times the value occurs. When data is arranged into class interval with their frequencies, the table formed is called a frequency distribution table. In this frequency distribution table, it shows how many students fall in each class interval. Let us understand cumulative frequency distribution. The cumulative means running total. It shows the total frequency up to a certain class interval. In this table, if you want to know how many students scored less than 70 marks, see the count is 5. Now, why frequency distribution is helpful? Frequency distribution helps us organize large data, understand pattern in data, simplify statistical analysis. Without organizing data, statistical analysis would be very difficult. Now let us solve one question so that we can understand frequency distribution and cumulative frequency distribution better. So the question is, the following data shows the marks obtained by 20 students in a statistics test. The numbers are as follows. Construct a frequency distribution and cumulative frequency distribution table with class interval 10. Now let's solve it. Now the first step is to identify lowest and highest value. In this data, let's see the lowest value. The lowest value is 45 and find the highest value, that is 81. Now we create class interval of 10 marks. Let's say lowest is 45. So consider it as 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. Since the highest score is 81, we'll take it from 80 to 90 class interval. Now, step 2 is count tally marks. Now we go through the raw data, one value at a time. Whenever a value falls in a particular class interval, we add one tally mark in that row. For example, 45, 48 and 49 falls in 40 to 50. So we place 3 tally marks. Similarly, 52, 55, 58 and 54 falls in 50 to 60. So we place 4 tally marks. After completing tally marks, we simply count them to get the frequency. Here, tally marks helps us organize the data quickly and avoid counting errors. Now comes cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means running total of frequency. Here see the first class, that is 3. Second class, 3 plus 4, that is 7. Third class, 7 plus 6, 13. Fourth class, 13 plus 6, that is 19. Fifth class, 19 plus 1, 20. So the cumulative frequencies are 3, 7, 13, 19, 20. Cumulative frequency shows the total number of observation up to a particular class interval. For example, students scored less than 60 marks, that is 7. Students who scored less than 70 marks, that's 13. Let us quickly summarize what we learned today. Classification means grouping similar data together. Frequency distribution shows how many observations fall in each class interval. Cumulative frequency shows the running total of frequencies. These methods help us transform raw data into a meaningful information. In the next episode, we will learn tabulation of data, which is another important method of presenting statistical data. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Stats with Supreetha. If you'd like to learn statistics with me personally, you can check the link in the description. Thank you.